Hey, Susan. I figured I'd go live so everybody could come in for a minute. Y'all can come up if you want to. I'm sharing it out. Hey, everybody. Anybody that wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. Hey, Nanny. Moon had to get ready to go to work, and so she's asked somebody to go live. You're very welcome. Here you go, Susan. It's loading. Hey, Susan.
Oh, hey. Thank you for bringing me up.
Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, what a day already. Mm, let me share this out.
Yeah, let me share it out too. Uh, Hey, where's Ann been? Anybody seen Ann?
I haven't.
Me either. I haven't seen her in days, I feel like.
To me, one day of TikTok is like a week. It feels like sometimes.
Is Allison in here?
I haven't seen her come in, but I've been sharing it out.
Yeah, I just shared it with her too. Mimi, you at work? I guess she is. What's anybody doing for the 4th? Anybody having barbecue?
We always do like a big, well, my in laws always do like a big cookout. And
Nice. What are you taking?
nothing. My mother in law cooks it all. Like
Oh, nice.
yeah, she's got this huge kitchen, so she goes and she cooks everything. And anytime you try to bring something, nope, I already got it. I already got it.
Oh,
Yeah. But
that's nice.
she does that for everything, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, even Mother's Day. Like she won't let us do anything. She does it all.
Yeah, I
That's
hear you.
amazing.
My aunt would always be like that, and she said, just come early and get a good seat.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, Mo. Say hi to everybody. Hey, Allison. Hi, just
Hey,
Mimi. Oh,
hey
there's
Susan.
Whimsy's.
To answer your
Bucky, if you need help
question,
with a mod, I can help you, honey.
Okay.
Anna's good. She had her birthday yesterday. She's just been really busy. She's got a lot going on.
Who is?
Anne,
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you were talking to her. I haven't heard from her in a few days.
she's good. She had her birthday yesterday, so I think she just kind of stayed offline to enjoy it instead of getting wrapped up in all this.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, there's Coco. Shoot, I'm trying to invite you, Coco. There you are.
Jen number 2, I see you're in the chat. I would like to point out you've made a really interesting time to come back. You've been gone for a while. Where you been, sweet cakes?
Who was that? You said?
Cajun Navy Gen 2 is in the comments. I just find it really interesting that they've resurfaced.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Wonder who that is.
I don't know. I know y'all think Saul's and Chris. No, Saul. Who are y'all saying? Casey. They're both up on Saul's side
Yeah.
right now.
Well, there's a Cajun Navy gin on the panel I lit up. Is that who's that?
I don't think that's the real one. I don't know. I think it's a fake Jen. Jen, can you say something?
Well, I disconnected. Just
Yeah, good.
if
good
they want to
idea.
try to come back up, then they can. But
Yeah.
they didn't say nothing. So, Susan, can you comment just like even a okay on the chat to make sure I put you as a mod?
Yeah, there it is. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Yep, you're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, Brittany. Hi, mayonnaise. Teletubby.
Susan, did you
Princess Tina.
say you got plans for tomorrow or?
No, I do not. No, no plans. I'll be hanging in. I twisted my ankle a
Oh,
few days
right.
ago,
And it's
so I've
not
been
getting
having
any
it
better?
up a lot. I'm finally able to put pressure on it and walk like heel to toe, but it's still sore.
Oh,
But yeah,
hopefully.
I don't really have anywhere to go anyway. I'll be home alone.
we celebrated Canada Day Wednesday, so
Oh,
yeah.
did you? Nice. I didn't know that. Is it like
Yeah.
where you set off fireworks and stuff?
Yeah, so
Okay.
typically the different towns and municipalities, they do a big fireworks, but we have a fire ban in place because it's so dry here.
Dry.
So
Yes.
they canceled it.
Right.
So yeah.
It's funny you said that because we usually get people around here in my neighborhood who like to set them off, and it's been so dry here too.
Yeah.
My neighborhood
And I
turns
thought of
into
that, like,
Baghdad.
We last year, where the province I'm in, experienced the worst fire season ever.
Mm.
So everybody's on eggshells this year.
Hey, Coco.
Susan, if you ice your ankle, don't
Yeah.
ice it longer than 15 minutes because it can cause nerve damage.
Yeah, I've been doing it 20 minutes. I'll cut back 5 minutes now. You told me
Yeah,
that.
my I've had extensive work done on my neck and back, and that was one of the things that I learned is anything longer than 15 minutes can cause nerve damage. So you want to ice it in cycles.
Yeah, I got these really good called the Titan ice packs from Costco. They're really, really nice. They're super expensive. I didn't realize like how many was coming in the box, so I'll have to give some out to my sons. I ordered it on Instacart, you know what I mean? And they came in this massive box. I know, Cooks. What's up, Cooks?
What's up, Cooks?
So
I feel
yeah,
like I haven't seen Cooks. I've seen her, but I haven't heard her.
I know, I miss her.
In between the lives, I got a message from somebody else that was in the call. There was more people in the call. Myra is the one that recorded it without anybody's knowledge and sent it over. And I was told that it is important that we hear all of it and understood a lot more of what was going on. Just keep that in mind, everyone.
Okay. I'll listen.
Me too.
Oh, did you get burned, Cooks? Were you out in the sun too long yesterday? That sun was bright, dude. It's bright again today.
Mimi, are you working?
Yeah, I think she is.
Okay.
Working hard on her messages as always.
I'm off today and I feel like a lost little puppy.
Ah, well, at least you can chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to know, Tread Zeppelin. Tread, I can't wait to get back on my treadmill, dude. Dying. Hopefully in a couple weeks.
That's my question. Does anyone have the entire call that they're willing to go out on a limb and play it?
Yeah, you get browned up cooks. Especially you with that olive beautiful
Okay, what
skin
is
you
your first
got.
name?
Susan.
Last name?
Mimi, do
Address?
you know you're not muted?
This is crispy right now.
Cooks is crispy critter.
Oh,
Mm.
Mimi says
No,
no
because
because
they didn't know Myra was doing it. Well,
so
they
maybe
know now.
maybe she's the only one with the complete call. Cooks, I need to make another account. What happened to this one? Were you being naughty?
Hey, don't do that to your brother.
Good do it, Cooks. What's he doing to his brother? I love little kids.
No, it's my
Oh,
dogs.
Oh,
I
your
like that
dogs.
name, Cooks.
The little one is trying to get on top of the big one, and I keep telling
Oh,
him that that's not going to work.
yeah. He's clingy, huh?
Oh, big time. Oh, big time. He's my little shadow.
Oh,
Yeah, the shadow. Say I go everywhere my mama goes. Yes. And then when I get on live or if I'm on the phone, he will smack my hand to make me put my phone down because I give him attention with both hands because he wants his back rubbed and his belly rubbed at the same time.
oh. He's a good baby.
He really
A
is.
good
Like he's
baby,
gotten me
don't.
through some really rough days.
Yeah, I bet. Pets are really intuitive when it comes to partnership, you know?
Oh my goodness, yes. Well, after our car accident, we got him about a year after the car accident, and
Hmm.
my husband wanted me to have him so that whenever I was at home, wouldn't be by myself while him and my son, one was working, one was at school. And so then it got to the point that he just, you grow attached to him. And I wasn't, not saying I wasn't a big dog person. I wasn't a big let the dog sleep in the bed because of dog hair and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, right.
But then he changed that really quick for me, and he
Yeah,
runs the house. And
yeah.
now he's like, him and Rocky are like my kids, and they run the house, and what they say goes. And they talk to me like if I go in the kitchen, they'll go. They know their treats are right where the dishwasher is, and they will stand up at the dishwasher and look at me. It don't matter if I go get something to eat or drink. They think if I go in the kitchen, they got to have a treat. And I'm like, look, you can't just eat treats. But for me to get in the car or something like that, my dog goes with me because he calms me down
Yeah,
because of the
yeah.
anxiety. Because I've not driven since my car accident, and it was November 22nd of 2023, the day before Thanksgiving. We were hit head
Wow.
on by a drunk driver.
Oh, gosh,
And
lucky.
yeah,
Oh,
it messed me up and messed my husband up. It
Mm.
messed my husband up internally. His intestines and his colon snapped.
oh,
And so his body filled
Jesus.
up with um, other stuff that, bodily
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And so he was, because of, I guess, it all going in there from his stomach down to like below his belly button, his skin was turning black. And so they had to
Oh,
do
that's not good.
they had to do emergency surgery. And they told him when it happened that there was a possibility he was going to have a colostomy bag.
Oh
And
boy.
thankfully, they didn't have to do that. They saved just enough of his intestines for it
Thank
not to.
goodness.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God. And they had
Yes.
saved just enough for him not to. And then he ended up having 3 surgeries. He had the one to fix it. And then they did, well, I guess technically the other two is not a surgery, but it costed as much as the surgery. They had to go in and cleanse him, like all his abdomen, like to make sure it was all clean and not have any, bodily stuff in there. And they had to do it twice so that he didn't like get some sort of infection or whatever from all that stuff being in there. And then he was on life support for 4 days, and they had him on one hall and me on another hall. And I didn't get to see him for the first 4 days. Well, like right after the accident, I remember I was life flighted from where the wreck happened to the hospital. They were sending a life flight to pick him up, and he told them no. And he did that because of the bill. It wasn't because he was in pain, but he was like, no, take me by ambulance. And I'm like, why? Like, if they wouldn't have got you when they did, like, you wouldn't be here, And
Yeah.
but he's just that person and didn't want the bill.
You've
And
been through a lot. You guys have.
I'll tell you. And then the whole legal part of it and the state that
Yeah.
I'm in, because of it's an at fault state, um, it was a joke. If you ever get a lawyer for anything, do not go to a big company. Don't. That was our biggest mistake ever.
Uh-huh. I hear you.
Because we
Did you
got
did
Morgan and Morgan is who we
did
ended up.
oh God, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Did so he had insurance, right?
Well, so in the state that I'm in, you only have to be legal to drive. You only have to have a 25K policy, and which is what he had. Which what I didn't understand is his car was one of those Dodge Charger Hellcat things, and his was like not a normal just off the lot car. His had like this special engine. It had all this stuff. So in the end, his car was like a 70 something $1,000 car. And so when the wreck happened, his insurance paid him for his car, but his car wasn't in his name. The insurance was in his name, but the car wasn't in his name. Well, the year before that September, he was in a head-on collision and he got sued. Well, when that happened, after that happened, he went and took his house and everything he had out of his name. And then, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we ended up, like, after everything was said and done,
Yeah.
it did not turn out very well with us. Like, we are several millions of dollars in debt because in medical bills
the
and
hospital bills.
therapy.
Yeah.
Because see, if you've got insurance and you're in a car accident, the insurance wants you to they want to get the money from the insurance companies, right? So they want the insurance company to pay everything that they can, but it's at normal cost. It's not like at these discounted rates or whatever. Like I've got stacks and stacks of every medical bill, every physical therapy, doctor bill, medicines, everything. And they wanted the money from the insurance company because they wanted it paid. Well, they wouldn't run hardly anything. The only thing that they ran through it was my life bill, but we still owe like the whatever percentage. It's like 1,000 and something dollars, and then like none of my physical therapy got paid for. My mental
Damn.
health stuff did, but a lot of it didn't. And we get calls every day, and I'm just like, look, I don't have it. Like, there's no way that, even the
Right.
hospital bills, we were in the hospital for 9 days, and my doctor, my actual doctor, when she took us in, because she took us in right after we got out of the hospital, and she cleared both of our accounts to where we don't owe anything, and we didn't know it, because we were still paying, you know, and everything. And when the not the last doctor's appointment, but like two or three doctor's appointments ago, when we went in, she came and said, "Hey, I need you to sign this," and I was like, "What is it?" And she's like, "We're clearing out your account. You don't owe us anything." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Look, we know what you're going through. We can see because it's all connected or whatever." And she was like, "Look, just don't worry about it."
Gotcha.
So,
Well, that's a
but
bummer.
it could be worse. Our son thankfully wasn't in the car,
Well,
and
I'm glad you're healthy for the most part. You're hanging in
yeah,
there.
oh
Your
yeah,
husband's getting
definitely,
around. That's good.
yeah,
But all right,
yeah.
guys, I'm
It's
gonna go eat some lunch. Um,
alrighty.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Enjoy.
How are y'all doing?
I'm okay. Just hanging in there.
Yeah, it's been a rough few days.
Mm-hmm.
It gets real emotional.
It does. And I just hate all the back and forth bickering and arguing.
Yeah, yeah. Never in a million years did I think, like being in communities and stuff like that, it would be as emotional as it is. And it,
It's
it, it
hard.
does. Because, as humans, we care about each other, and even though we don't know each other, just talking and stuff. And then
Exactly.
things happen, and it's disappointing and heartbreaking that all this mess is going on.
It is.
But then
It's
it's
really,
like, when is it gonna end?
well, like I've said before, we're here for a purpose, and that's been
Yeah,
lost.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and a lot of people are just here for entertainment.
Mm. Well, it's
And that,
like some of those lives, you look at it, and when there's lives that's got all the drama, that's where people go. And then
exactly.
there's lives that, don't have the drama, and then they don't go in there, but then fuss because there's all this drama. And it's like, well, don't go in there, you know?
Exactly. Hey, Crystal.
How are you doing, Crystal? Rosemary, are you wanting up? I didn't know if it was an accident or not. You're okay. You're trying to be.
You'll be fine, girl. You'll be fine.
Things will get better. You sent me something, Mimi? Oh, it won't let me check it. Oh, my. Yeah. Oh me. Hey Moon.
Hey, Moon. Guys, if you hear me just randomly saying yes or something like that, my son is here with me, so I'm just responding to him. Every now and then I forget to hit mute before I answers him.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Mimi is Brittany, Mimi's upset. Somebody sent something. If you scroll up you can see the messages. Or scroll down, I guess, and see the messages. Hey Nelly. We don't know what's going on, just Mimi's very upset.
Mimi's at work, so I'm not sure she's able to come up right now.
Mm. Oh me.
Oh my.
I was gonna ask you, are you gonna do anything for the 4th of July?
I'm
But
actually in Canada.
yeah, well that's what I was gonna say, but I don't think that you're in the United States.
No, we celebrated on Wednesday Canada Day, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So we have
I was
July 1st is our holiday and July 4th is yours.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was on a live one day talking to a lady, and she was from England. England, I think it was England. Yeah, England. And was just sitting there talking to her about a bunch of different things and everything. And I had said something, and it was something that like, and she's like, "What is that?" And I was like, what we do
Oh
in the
my
United
God.
States." And then she's like, "Oh, I'm not." And I should have known by her accent, but I just,
Yeah.
I guess I just forget that, this is TikToks from all around the world, not just in the United States.
Yeah. No, it's I have family in Washington State, and I've spent a lot of time in the U.S. over the years. But no, I'm from Eastern Canada.
Oh, wow. It's so weird. Well, not weird, but it's all these other countries in the United States, how things are so different. It's so interesting to me to learn about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bye,
Yeah.
Moon. I hope you have a good day at work. You didn't try to come up. Oh, did you try to come up, Moon? I didn't see a request. The only request I had is Rose Marie, but
Have a good day at work, Moon.
I hope she didn't try to come up because I didn't see it pop up.
No, I didn't, but I was looking away for a minute there too. So
But yeah, it's so different how these countries are, and just all the like just how they do different things. Like one lady, I forgot where she was from, but she was talking about how they had all these things for people that didn't work and all this other stuff.
yeah,
And she's like, "Do they have that there?" And I was like, "No."
yeah, and you know that's the governments operate so differently, right? It's because
Yeah,
we have things here for people who are unemployed and all of that, but it's not great at
yeah,
all, and I think a lot of countries have something. It just depends on the level of it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yes, dude,
yeah.
you'll have fries with your meal. Oh my God. I have a kid that just absolutely adores French fries.
Aw. Yeah, I know. Like unemployment here, they get paid weekly, but the most that they can make is like $325. And then
Yeah.
you have the option if you want taxes taken out.
Okay. Now here, it's same in every province. It's 55% of your gross earnings, and you get paid every 2 weeks. And if you say end up getting a part-time job, you have to report dollar, like how much, and they'll take it dollar for dollar.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So yeah. So I think the max here that you can get in 2 weeks is 1,260.
Oh,
But
well.
you gotta be making some pretty good money to get that.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Well, I know whenever all this was, when all the COVID and stuff was going on and unemployment, the people that were on unemployment made more than a lot of people that was actually working
Oh
whenever they had
yeah,
laid everybody off and things like that. It
yeah,
was
and
crazy.
the same thing happened here. They released this program, um, and everybody got $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Wow.
All you had to do was call in and say that you know, you didn't
Hmm.
even have to prove it.
Oh, wow.
So, but now what
See,
they're doing the last year, what they've started doing is they've started going back and asking people if they, for proof that they were out of a job during that period, and if you weren't, you now owe the government.
oh, wow.
So, yeah,
Wow. See, I know with unemployment here, you have to, you have to at least do 4 applications, but it's all online and you have to go in, and every Sunday you have to report
yeah,
where you put your applications in, if you know, phone
okay,
number or email or anything like that. And then if you did get any money from, like, where you did have your other job, like your job before, like if you got any money like from vacation pay or anything like that, you have to report that, which most people don't. They may at the beginning, but you know, after they've been on it
yeah,
for a little bit, they don't. But
yeah.
um,
And here it's the same. You're supposed to report like vacation pay or any monies earned. You
mhm,
have to report when you file your biweekly claim.
yeah,
And so I guess it's a very similar system.
hmm, yeah, I've been putting in applications and everything, and trying to find something, but it's like day for day, it's just so different. One day there might be a bunch of places that you can apply, and then there's not very many.
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible here. Absolutely horrible.
Mm. My son, he for the summer, he's been doing a bunch of different odd jobs, working for his uncle, and then he is right now he's selling fireworks with his grandparents because they do it every year. They,
Okay.
I guess, are wanting to retire from doing it, but offered for him to do it next year on his own. And they, because of how they, I guess, get them or whatever, it's like on a credit or something like that.
Okay.
And so they told him that if he wanted to do it, he could make the money, and then they just give him that he would give them 20% of what he makes, and then he gets to keep the rest of it.
Oh,
And
nice.
so he's trying to learn all the things, and um, he's excited because he's like, Mama, next year I get to do it by myself, or are you going to come work for me? And I was like, I don't know if I can work for you, child. And he's like, I'll pay you. And I was like, I'd do it for free.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 15. He's
Oh, wow.
15. Yeah.
What kind of
He's,
artwork is it?
do what now?
What kind of artwork is it?
Oh, no, it's fireworks.
Oh,
Selling
fireworks. I
fireworks.
thought
Yeah.
you said
Yes.
artwork.
Oh no, no. So the 2 weeks before the 4th of July, they go and sit under a tent and sell fireworks, and they just
Okay.
do, they do that. But they have regular jobs, but during the fireworks season, they take off for that. And then he does. He's been doing construction work with his uncle. He's been teaching him a lot of different things
Nice.
about building houses, building decks, pouring concrete. Just he's been just
Wow.
learning a bunch of different things. Not necessarily is not. I don't know that that's what he's going to get into as an adult, but
Yeah.
for him to
He,
learn as many different things, because like my husband works on cars and does
well,
stuff like that.
well, construction is a skill that you'll always use, whether it's in your own home or, whatever.
Yep. Oh, definitely.
So, yeah,
Well, we've always tried to have him do just learn as many different things because he doesn't really know what he wants to do. And, we don't push him to do what we feel that he needs to do. We tell him that,
yeah.
he can do whatever you want. You don't have to be a doctor or nothing like that if you don't want to be, but if you do, that would be great. And we'll stand behind you in whatever you choose.
Yeah. No, he sounds like a very eager young man.
He really is. And he loves um, so many different things that I don't know what he's going to do. I'm eager to find out what it is that he wants to do in
Right.
life because, and I told him, I'm like, you're 15, you're in those years, you got to decide. And there for the longest, he wanted to be a barber. And I was like, well, I'll stand behind you, I'll, whatever it is I need to do, and
Right.
then I guess his mind's changed a couple of times and he
Yeah.
wants to do something with computers and I don't think he knows exactly what he wants to do.
Mm.
So I'm
Well,
hoping that he decides it soon.
yeah. Well, he's at that age too where, and these opportunities that he's having now, learning construction and all of this, being his own little entrepreneur with the fireworks and stuff, it'll give
Mhm.
him maybe a better idea of where he wants to go in life.
Yeah. And I really think that's what he wants to do. I think he wants to do his own thing because growing up, as parents, we make mistakes and I felt that if I worked really, really hard and put my all in at my job, that financially it would, I financially thought I was doing what I was supposed to be doing for my family, but I lost so much doing that and missed so much of my kids' school, because of how many hours I was working and, you
Yeah,
know,
I
it
hear you.
was, and I thought that I was doing the right thing because I was providing for my family, and then it really hit after my car accident that I didn't care about the money. As long as my bills are paid, I don't care about
Well,
extra things.
that's like me. I'm the
And
same way.
so then when everything happened and with my job and everything, I, was down and out and everything. And, I know that I'll find a job and I know that the right one will come. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but I want to make sure that this time, because I gave that place 11 years of my life for what,
Well,
and I missed so much of my kids and husband time and all these things. And so I just want to make sure and make the right decision, even for my family.
well, that's first and foremost, right?
Yeah. And at the time, I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought, okay, if I'm out here working and providing, and my husband's working and providing, but we just didn't have a lot of time together as a family. You know, you come home and after a long day of work and you're exhausted and have just those few hours before your son's got to go to bed, and then
No, that's the most important thing, Lucky.
yeah, yeah.
Family first.
And I always, at the time, I thought I was putting my family first because I was providing, and we were doing good financially, and not rich or anything, but we were comfortable to
Comfortable.
where
Yep.
our bills are paid. And if my son needed a new pair of shoes, I didn't have to go, oh, well, we can't do it this week, but I'll do it next week, because we got this bill pay or whatever. And
Yep.
I don't know.
No, it's her. So how are you managing since the accident?
So I walk with a cane. Um, I I'm a lot better than what I was since the car accident. Um, it's just that, like, to stand for a long time, to sit for a long time, like, as long as I can get up or sit down for just a little bit, I'm good. Um, so before my car accident, I walked 7 miles a day. Um, Now I would break it up, about 3.5 miles, 3.5 miles, depending on what was going on. Because at my job, I was there all day. So I would just walk around the building to get exercise while I was at work. And then as soon as I needed to go in to do something, I'd go in and do it and then come back out because I was the boss. So I wasn't actually having to be in
Yeah.
there and take care of the customers and stuff like that. But it was also where I could do my emails from my phone and do my work
Yeah.
calls and things like that. And but I'm better physically than I was. I'm just not where I want to be. I'm better than what the doctors thought that I was going to be.
Well,
Um,
that's a
so
plus.
that's, yes, yes. And out of everything throughout the whole thing, and I know this is going to sound so weird, but that car accident saved my marriage, if that makes sense.
Makes
Um,
perfect sense.
we were going through a really rough time because of everything that was going on, and being, I don't want to say stuck, but we were stuck with each other at the house because we lived with our with my husband's parents through that time because we couldn't do much of anything for ourselves, and we had our son, and they offered to help us and things like that. And it saved our marriage. It got me closer to God, and that to me means more than anything to me.
Yeah.
And then the being so thankful that I didn't let my son go with us, um, because the seat in the back. So we had a Ford Edge, and the seat in the back when the car accident happened, it broke something in the seat in the back, and so it was laying down. And my
Oh,
son, even though
wow.
my son's tall, but he's like super thin,
Mm-hmm.
and the car that hit us was going 80 miles an hour,
Jesus.
and so he may not have been here if he would have been in that back seat.
Wow. Everything
And
happens for a reason.
yes, yes. And so,
Yeah.
because we were going to the dollar store and we were decorating for at my work for Christmas, and I wanted to go get some snow spray to do the windows. And so he wanted to go, and I'm like, no, you stay here. And my assistant was working, and I was like, you stay with her, and we'll go and go get the stuff. And I'm like, do you want anything from the store? And he's like, yeah, give me some chips and a drink and a bag of chips. And I'm like, okay. And so we got in my car and then drove there, got everything we needed, was on the way back. We were 1 mile. Well, actually, it was like 1 point something miles from my work where we got hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It was rough, but again, I'm thankful to be here and thankful that, even though that all that happened, it, you know, I'm thankful for a lot of things that I wasn't thankful for, to begin with. So,
Well, it helps you
well,
put life in perspective.
it does. It does big time.
Yeah,
It makes you be a lot more appreciative for the things that you have instead of thinking about the things that you don't have.
exactly. That it does. Pretty quiet today now.
Oh, you said the word. Oh, you said the word. It's going to be really bad this afternoon.
I know. I know.
Mm.
Yes, dude. See you later. Where are you going? Yes, you can have French fries. Oh my God, that child. Oh, I know. I just jinxed it.
Yeah, it's probably going to be crazy anyway.
It will be, no doubt.
I hope it's not too bad. I really do. I hope it's just everybody gets ready for tomorrow and
Uh huh.
enjoys their day with their families and
Exactly.
take a step back and be thankful.
Yeah. We haven't heard much this week about Liam. I really hope he's okay.
Yeah. I think somebody had said he was taking a step back from TikTok,
Smart man.
but I think that a lot of people warned him to take a step back about everything that was going on, from my understanding,
Yeah.
to try to protect
I
him.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, he published a book that was an amazing read and really shed light on,
Hmm.
a different perspective, obviously.
Right.
So I just think that the way it was written, and I just there's no I just got no tolerance for hate and smear campaigns.
Yeah. Well, we all have an opinion, and,
Yeah.
your opinion might not be the same as mine on certain things, but that shouldn't make you or me not like each other because of the difference of opinions.
Well, and I've said that here, that everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and I just think that the way that a lot of these situations have gone is just not okay,
Yeah.
you know. But at the same time, there's a lot of behavior that can't be condoned.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many different things that happen that I never in a million years thought would happen on here.
Yeah,
The doxing and just going after people and
yeah,
just the hatred, and
yeah,
it's like, my son warned me a while ago and kept saying, Mom, don't go on panels. It's not good. And I used to watch, I always watched panels. I didn't go on panels very much. And
me
then,
too.
um, but it was like as soon as I started going on panels, I don't know if I saw the drama more or didn't, I would scroll when, drama was happening when I was just watching, so I didn't really see as much.
Well, that's what I
Or,
used to do. Like, I've been following along for the last 2, 3 years.
Mhm.
But when things were happening, I would just scroll on, you know?
Yeah.
And
See, and
now it's like,
I've had TikTok since it was a singing app. One of my employees that worked with me was like, "You need to get this app and come in and support me." And I'm like, "Okay." And because she was like, she did the lip singing and stuff, and I was like, "Okay."
okay,
And so I downloaded it and I'd get on there, and I actually had another account um, than this one, and so then I started posting videos because I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And so I would just post just a bunch of different things that was going on with my work, and had a few viral videos. And then my son, we were in the car doing a live because he would sing. We would
okay.
sit in the car and he would sing to people, and they would pick a song, or, we'd give him a list of certain songs and he would sing it. And have a good time. And then one day I had stepped out of my car to get something, and I come back and my son was playing a song and got me banned. And I was like, "What did you do?" And he was like, "I don't know what happened." And I was like, "What happened?" And he was like, you got banned." I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Did you not hear the song?" And I was like, "Well, I could hear music. I just couldn't hear no words." And he's like, "I got you banned, Mom. I'm sorry."
Well,
I was like, "It's okay. It's not a big deal." I was really upset, but I couldn't let him know that I was that upset.
right. Guys, if you're in the comments, just hanging out, give a few likes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
What do
no,
you?
I, it's only been the last month or so I've been coming up on panels, and it's only like yours, Mimi's, Moon's. That's pretty much
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, I don't go on a bunch. Okay, I don't go on as many as I used to go on because
Yeah.
then I get in the middle of things that I don't have anything to do with.
Well, that's exactly it, right?
You know, because even if you're silent and don't say anything because you're on that panel, you get associated with whatever is going on.
Oh, it's already happened to me.
You know, oh, well, why are you supporting them? And they said this. Well, I didn't say nothing, so I don't see how that's me supporting.
Exactly.
But
Yep.
it's guilty by association,
Well, that's what I said there the other night.
which is very unfortunate that people, you know, I think you should be not maybe not held accountable, but well, held accountable if you say something. You know, if you say something that's not right, then okay, come after me for that, but don't come after me for something that I didn't say.
Exactly. And that's why I say very little or give my
Yeah,
opinions very little.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna drop down. I'll stay in the
No, you're
comments, but
good.
I got
Yeah, I was fixing to tell you I was getting off because my son just texted me and said he tried to FaceTime me and I hit the X button
oh,
and told him I was going to call him back. And he goes, "If you're on live and you didn't answer my call, I'm going to be so upset with you."
aw. All
So
right.
I'm
I'm
going to
sure I'll see
FaceTime
you
him.
tonight.
Yes, yes. Well, I hope you have a good rest of the day and I'll see you in a little bit.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.